Lights. I love it. All right. Are you ready for a rip-roaring good time today? Wow. All right. I like that. Well, how many of you have been to a melodrama before? Raise your hand.
Yes.
Okay, 2 of you. For those of you who haven't, I'm the master of ceremonies, and it's my job to explain not only the play, but the characters to you. Now, in a regular play, people come out, they perform, they do their thing, and there's no communication between the actors and the audience. That just doesn't seem right to me. In fact, it seems outright rude. But in a melodrama, the actors can speak directly to you, the audience. That's cool. Now, how they do this is by what they say in theatrical terms is an aside. And when an actor does an aside, he or she will put their hand up like this. Now, when they do this, that's where it gets really interesting. Because only you, and of course, the master of ceremonies, can hear what they're saying. The other cast members can't hear a word they're saying. I don't know how that works, because it certainly hasn't worked for me at home with my wife. And believe me, I tried.
That was definitely a woman.
I would say, I wish she'd leave me alone so I could watch the U.S. Open.
I heard that.
Hi, honey. You still here? Anyway, so we are going to get started here with our melodrama. It has many reoccurring characters, and our melodrama is no different. So, what I'm going to be doing is explaining to you who these characters are and how you should respond to them. Are you with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay, first, a man so evil.
How evil is he?
So evil he makes Charles Manson nervous. I'm speaking, of course, of none other than Hagloe Crab, the dastardly villain.
What?
Dastardly. I said dastardly.
Oh.
Anyway, when he comes out, we want everyone to boo and hiss. I'm going to give you a chance to let me know how you can do this now. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Sounded like over here somebody, the combination of boo and hiss was hoos. That won't work. Okay? I don't know. Pick one or the other. Next, our heroine. Not the drug. I'm speaking, of course, of the lovely, kind Honey Gold. When she comes on stage, we want everyone, yes, to do that. Aww. On the count of 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Aww. Nice. Anyway, next, our rugged and handsome hero, Sheriff Adam S. Permain. Don't get too excited, ladies. He's not nearly as good looking in real life.
Hey!
He's a little sensitive, too. Anyway, when he comes on stage, we want everyone to cheer. Let's give it a try on 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Next, the femme fatale. I'm speaking of Roxbury Russet. Drop dead gorgeous. A red-hot mama with an ice-cold heart. When she comes on stage, we want everyone's best wolf whistle and cat call. Now, y'all remember what a cat call sounds like, don't you? We want your best construction worker, wolf whistle, and cat call on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. That's just about it, but don't worry. Now, I'm going to be sitting right here with signs, just in case you forget. Now, our melodrama takes place in the little town way out west called Ambrosia during the annual Ambrosia Apple Blossom Festival. But not all is well. Gee, we practiced that too. There's dirty deeds about to be done, so sit back, relax, as we present Act 1 of, drum roll, please. This is what happens when you're an equal opportunity employer. Send you my paperwork. As we present Act 1 of Avarice in Ambrosia, or Oil Be With You in Apple Blossom Time.
I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Why? Ever since Roxy's Roost Saloon and Casino opened up next door, serving liquor and Lord knows what else, well, business at Ambrosia has dropped off to where I can barely make the payments. Not to mention my sweet granddaughter, a honey gold. She's having trouble making payments on the apple farm and might lose it too. Oh, if only that son-in-law of mine would have spent more time farming apples instead of prospecting for gold, well, he might have left her a mite better off before he passed on.
Granny! Oh, Granny!
Speaking of the angel herself, here's my darling granddaughter now.
Good morning, Granny Smith. Isn't it a lovely day? I do so enjoy this time of year. Everything is so festive during the Ambrosia Apple Blossom Festival. Oh, good morning, Reverend. I see you've been up late studying again.
The conspectus of a doctrinal anthropomorphism!
Good morning, granddaughter. And what brings you out so bright and early?
I just came by to get some apple butter, Granny. I'm going to bake an apple pie for our handsome sheriff, Adams Permain.
Apple butter? She's so sweet. Butter cooking could choke a horse. Thank you. He just bugged me right there. Anyway, wow. Why are you going to all that trouble? I got plenty of pies here.
Oh, no, Granny. I want to make it with my own hands as an expression of my affection. Besides, haven't you always told me that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach?
Well, yes, I suppose I have. Assuming what goes in his stomach don't stop his heart. Well, I've got a good idea. Why don't you come by later and we'll bake the pie together?
Oh, Granny, that sounds wonderful. Thank you. Goodbye, Reverend.